Dress like a king, feel like a million. Dress like a king from head to toe. Dress like a king, so much to choose from. Dress like a king.
Get out of my home. Going on a safari, big guy? No, he's just excited like these folks. Cause the Slap Shop has everything a Kings fan could want. Everything from Sharks jerseys to Chicago and Detroit shirts. And anyway, come on down to the Slap Shop today. Locations in Westchester, Santa Ana, and Sherman Oaks.
Dress like a king, get out of my home.
Welcome back to Winter Class. If you thought you were coming here for hot takes on how to slice your bagels, you're sorely mistaken. I'm Wayne Brettzky.
I'm Doug. I'm Doug.
And he's Doug. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the history of the LA Kings.
Oh man, so we have our last still operating 67 expansion team.
That's
we
correct.
Finally did it. So we got some blimes here because it's blime season.
It's blind. It's blind season.
So how do we get to the 67? What's going on here? We had a draft, expansion, all that good stuff.
The NHL's great expansion.
Expansion.
You know the story.
The story.
So with the Kings, the NHL awards a new team to Los Angeles, to the LA entrepreneur Jack Can't Cook.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't cook, but he can sew. Anyway, so Cook did another contest thing. Oh, he owned the Lakers already, by the way. So that kind of gives you
the basketball team.
Yes. That kind of gives you an inkling as to where he's gonna go with the decisions on the aesthetics.
Right.
We did another contest thing that seemed to be really popular.
Contests were huge, man.
Apparently everybody just couldn't pick a team name, so they're just like, oh, we'll just have a contest in the newspaper.
And then somebody who, was a wife of somebody that worked for the team actually, picked it.
They just sneak in and they're like, oh, I like the Penguins!
Or, I like the Flyers!
Right.
I don't know why they have to sound like monsters, but...
I don't know either, but I never actually saw anywhere that Jack's wife or his friend's wife or anything like that named the team the Kings.
Right.
But anyway, they did a contest and they picked Kings. And they go with the colors.
And we got the colors.
Which are what they call forum blue. It's basically purple.
It's perp.
It's purple. And yellow.
Yeah.
And, gold, I guess, is maybe what they called it.
Either one.
Basically, it's the same as the Lakers. However, this makes sense because the colors are royalty associated.
Yeah, because, I think of Kings when they got the nice velvet capes, the purple velvet capes and shit, and then they got gold.
Yeah, it's gold and perp, and it's just
it looks pretty rich. Yeah,
yeah,
it looks good. Mm-hmm. It's cool. It's pretty cool,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I get it. I can dig that.
I dig it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much that's the history. So we're started. We got a team. We got a jersey. And now we're going to talk about the logos. And
we got to do some logo history.
The logo history. What do we got for the very first one?
Well, we got a crown.
We got a crown.
Well, that makes sense. All right.
Okay, and this is from 1967 to 69 is when we have the original crown. Okay, and there's actually two versions of it on each jersey.
All right, because what's unique about the original Kings is purple is at home and the gold is away.
Yes.
So that's what's pretty unique about their uniform kit in the 60s, 70s, 80s. So we got the two crowns that got swap colors to make sure you can see them on two different jerseys.
Correct. And what this does is we actually get on the purple jersey, the crown is going to be I don't want to call it the main color, the secondary color.
Right.
But basically, like the pillow part of the crown, you know, the soft part on the inside.
Yeah, the nice,
right
the
here,
velvety
These guys.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, the velvety stuff.
yes.
Okay, so on the purple jersey, this is flipped, and this part is actually yellow because that also becomes the outline. So that way you have the contrasting colors on each jersey.
Right. So that's what you had to do to make them pop.
So, because there's no white outline on these yet. So the 67 to 69 originally did not have a white outline. So that's why you had to have the importance of the swapped outer color to really make that contrast. Otherwise, it's going to be a little tougher. It'd just bleed in.
That's fine, because it works.
It works really well. No, for sure.
Well. It's a good job.
So they did that right. Bada bing, bada boom. And we move right along. The second version of the logo is in 69. We get the same, pretty much the same logo, but we're adding a white outline to each. Now they're still flipped. The colors are still going to be flipped on the yellow and the purple jersey.
Right.
Now here's where we talk about some goofy shit. Now this crown is going to be the logo.
Yeah.
All the way up until 1988. Okay, and that's the 87-88 season, not 88-89. So we have this logo, the yellow version and the purple version for both jerseys. Now, when we go through the jerseys themselves, we also change to the sleeve stripe pattern instead of the just single band on the arms. Now, during this era, there's a couple years where we get some subtle variations to this crown. Now, the most popular one being where these jewels on the actual crown, and you can see it up on our logos here too. The jewels, the circle parts on the very top, are actually going to be slightly off of the top of the crown. But there's a lot of pictures out there, and we'll put together a couple for you so you can kind of see where even during these 80s, the 80s jerseys, there are some where the jewels are still touching this very outer outline on the top of this.
Which is more like how the original one looked.
Correct. The original one touches all the way through.
Yeah.
The jewels are always going to touch. But we went ahead and just for the sake of, because we do see it on a couple jerseys, there's like an 83-84, an 80-81, and then possibly 82 as well. And you'll notice it on the quality of the jerseys too. There's definitely a manufacturer change where we have more of like an open kind of bird's eye mesh material jersey. And
the stuff that was popular in the 80s. During this era, anything that's like pre-1990, you're going to have the jerseys, good quality. It's going to be all over the place.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to go with like, well, you know, like how intentional is some of these jerseys, because they're inconsistent. Like some of them they have a touching one, some of them don't. So, and you can't really know what the intention was because they don't use this logo on like stationery or anything outside of the jersey.
Right.
So it's just pretty typical for these 67 teams we found out so far.
Now, and we'll see this the floating jewel variation will come back on stuff like this where Reebok actually did like recreations.
Right.
They did it in the early 2000s with more of the 80s sleeve pattern.
Right, where they played the blues twice and they had the two different home and away ones.
Yep, and then later in the 2000s, they have worn the yellow and the purple, but with the outline, with the white outline.
With the white outline.
So that's why they use this floating jewel variation, because somebody in the, in charge of, creating the new jerseys, the replicas for Reebok was like, oh, I found this one. It's got a floating jewel.
And they probably looked at one image and they were just like, oh yeah, this is what it looks like.
That's it.
But we looked at a lot.
Lots.
And we found both versions on the same year, and it's just the usual production values.
Exactly.
That's what we got. So we have basically like two versions of the crown.
Yeah, throughout the 80s.
Throughout the 80s, that's not so bad.
Not bad at all, man.
That's not as bad as these other teams, right? So now we're gonna get into some good stuff, right?
Now
people kind of know about this stuff.
So
right?
people will know about this stuff, but I wonder how much they'll know. Is
all
the
right,
biggest thing.
we got some tidbits here.
So we got some fun stuff here. So 88 to 89, they get probably like the biggest deal of all time. Like this really impacted hockey. Marty McSorley is an LA King.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. And he brought along like some friend of his or something.
Yeah, he brought this guy I like to play with. So like that was a huge deal. They loved Marty, you know.
Marty's the guy.
So we got a huge change here for this arrival of Marty.
Yes. So they decide, you know, we got basically the best hockey player, you know, of all time.
All time.
So let's you know, let's spice things up a bit.
Yeah, let's change things up.
Now, why would they change their logo and the colors? Well, they just want to change. They want to kind of match Oakland Raiders at the time.
Yeah, because then they were the LA Raiders.
LA Raiders.
You know, and they were popular. So then it's just another one of those, hey, that team's popular, let's do that.
Right. Kind of, we saw Pittsburgh do the same thing.
Saw Pittsburgh do the same thing with the Steelers and the Pirates. City champions kind of thing.
So what do? We change the logo to something that has actually kind of existed in media.
Right.
Not on jerseys.
This is not just nowhere.
Right. There is some stuff going on here behind the scenes. We have this logo type with these action lines, we call them.
Right. Yeah, the speed lines.
Speed lines. There you go. I like that better.
Because, you know, skating fast.
Now, we've seen this before, actually.
Yeah.
Not only on some media, all the way back to like 74, 75, I think, but we also actually see this with the LA Lakers.
Yeah, see? Because that Lakers logo type is pretty similar.
Yes, and that's been around.
Serif typeface. And it's got some speed lines to it. So that could have been an inspiration. And then, because like this 88 unveiling of this logo is basically like a cleaned up version of something that's been around.
Correct.
Like you said in the media.
Correct. There are a couple variations of this logo in media. They used it for their 20th anniversary patch.
So that one actually appears on a jersey.
Does appear on a jersey.
So that's like one of the closest things we've seen of like a media only logo.
Yes.
So we get this 20th anniversary logo on the shoulder. And they basically like clean this up and change the colors. And that's what's going to become the 90s Kings logo.
Yes, a lot of people call it the Chevy logo.
The Chevy, because it looks like Chevrolet car fucking logo.
Yeah. So basically they take that media logo or the anniversary patch logo and completely encapsulate it in this shape.
Yeah,
this
the silhouette.
Outline silhouette thing.
That's what like, there's a couple proto shields out there.
Yes. Yes,
You know,
and we'll show you that when we get to the misnomers.
Right. So there's a couple out there where you have the shield motif and there's a crown at the bottom and it says Kings, and there's different typefaces that they put Kings in and then Los Angeles in, but like this one is the 90s logo, the Chevy logo is close to that 20th anniversary one.
Yes.
So that's basically, you can see the evolution of it.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah, so it makes sense why they did it. And they got the new colors, and they got, you know, I guess they have Gretzky or something. I don't fucking know.
Some guy. Yeah.
Some guy.
Some guy.
So they're all excited about that. Hollywood's coming out to watch hockey. Who'd have thunk?
That's right. It was partly the reason why hockey became so popular in America in the 90s.
It was fucking big. Only 90s kids really remember.
Because Marty McSorley.
Yeah, he was fucking big.
He's a big dude.
So, what do we got with, this is a fun fact.
So,
right?
here we go. Now we're going to dig into some stuff. So,
we got some stuff and some shit.
Everybody probably knows this logo. There's a lot of people
thinks they know, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people that don't even play hockey or don't even really follow, you know, national hockey that could probably recognize this logo.
Yeah, this
because
thing
of
is huge.
the popularity of, you know, in the 90s, you saw it was really big in like the rap and hip hop community during this time too. You know, NWA and shit. Like,
right.
Everybody was repping. Kind of had a gang color thing to it
and
as
then
well.
You had the sports specialties, script hats.
There's a lot of good hats out there during this time.
Like, possibly the most iconic 90s hat is the original all black King script, sports specialties. I mean, if you're going to pick a sports specialties hat, you could just say that's the epitome of that.
Yeah.
You could.
For sure.
And that's how popular this was.
It was incredibly popular. So you have that. You have this really iconic logo, crest, but there's actually 2 versions of it.
Spit.
Spit take.
What?
Lime.
You tell me there's 2?
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 versions of this?
2 versions.
There's no way.
I know. It's crazy, but there are 2. And we actually get the first one when it officially is unveiled during that press conference in 1988, and it only lasts for the 1 season.
Oh, so 88, 89
Yes.
has its own variation of this logo.
Got its own variation.
Okay.
Now, pretty much everything is on par. The silhouette, the shape, the outline of it, the Los Angeles logotype,
Right.
and the Kings logotype as well.
Yeah.
However, it comes in the speed lines.
Wow, the speed lines.
Speed
The
lines.
key difference.
Speed lines change.
All right,
And
so
that's
we got an enhanced image here.
got enhanced image.
All right, let's check this out.
So if you look at it, the biggest difference is between the 88-89 to 89, basically 98, are, if you look at the letter N, and if you look at the G's. Now, the N has, going from the outside in, as far as its like legs and where the action lines are, speed lines.
Oh, okay.
You got 7, 6, and 3.
Okay.
And then the next year it changes to 5, 5, and 3.
Oh, okay. That's fine details.
Fine details. And then with the G, we get 6 and 6 on the outside and inside. And then that changes 4 to 6.
You're gonna piss people off finding out those fine
I'm gonna
details.
fucking make people mad.
I hope people get mad at you on Twitter.
They probably will. I'm gonna go slice my bagels.
How dare you, you monster!
This is what we do. This is what we've come to.
What have we come to?
So, biggest differences. That literally it's the speed lines, and that, you know, we talk about the jewels thing and how it's, you know, separated and not like, yeah, subtle, but the number stays exactly the same. I mean, we still made the other version,
Right.
but we made both of these versions because those are different.
I mean, yeah, that's different enough because you can see they're not there after
No.
the first season.
No.
They're not there anymore. So, and they'll actually appear like that on merchandise and programs and other media. So there's an intention there.
Yes.
I don't know how.
I don't know why.
We don't know why.
Why would they do
we
that?
know? Because no, I don't think anyone knows. I think there's one person that knows, and no one knows
Probably.
who that is.
Yeah.
It was probably just a mistake.
It might have been. It
was just a
definitely could have
fucking
just been a mistake.
That shit
Easily.
happens, and this is like pre-computers and shit, so
Right.
it's super easy to fuck up.
I don't know. It baffles me, but it doesn't baffle me because you're right. Like, it probably was just a mistake.
It was
Like,
a mistake. That's what I think it was. That's my hypothesis.
it's a good hypothesis.
So,
Because it's not like the Penguins
Yeah.
where, like, it's a completely different, like, rendering of, like, the beak and the head and shit. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way you can just, like, make that a mistake. You know what I mean? Versus just leaving off a couple speed lines.
Yeah.
Especially if they were
Yeah.
literally just, like, you know, like really thin line or rectangle shapes in whatever original software that they were using for the design.
yeah, who knows? It could have been like the tracing paper that someone had of the logo, and like someone could have just like erased it or something.
Yeah.
Or someone like had
I don't know.
someone like lost it, and they had to recreate it, and they forgot 2 of the lines. I don't know.
Right.
It
So,
could be a lot of stuff like that.
I don't know. It's weird. But
That's it. Those are the 2 variations.
2 variations. So the second one comes, like I said, with a few less at lines in the following season, 89, and that's used all the way up to 98.
And then in the other details about this logo, so we got this little crown in there.
Yes.
So, like, this is a new crown.
Okay, yes.
So we got that little crown there, and it's got like the 3 crossed things on there, and it's got the little dots on it going around the outside too. So, you know, this is a new thing for this logo. We got this crown, and of course the last season at the Forum, it was on the center ice, and it looked really good there.
It was very cool.
So that was
Yes.
a cool part about this logo, is to get this cool crown in there. And then this is the other contentious part about the logo, is what typeface Los Angeles is set in.
Oh, yeah.
So this was a nightmare to try and find, and it's still unresolved.
Yes.
But yeah, going to the Reddit page, asking the moderators there, And of course, they just said, "Why don't you just ask their Twitter?" And it's just like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
So it can send me to, you know, a Wikipedia page.
Right.
And it's like, nah, sorry, that's not the correct info.
No.
So if they don't know, who the fuck knows?
If you know, let us know.
Right. If you know, let us know. But
We've done, and please don't give us dumb answers.
yeah,
Because
no dumb ones. Because we all
have
the
looked
stuff
into
that
it.
you think that you're like, oh man, I went to 2 websites. I'm really chugging hard on this. No, I went to 50,000. So no, you haven't done more research than me.
No, and I mean, what were some of the ones that we like that people thought it was, or like
There was
you know?
some people was like, is it Optima? It's
Yeah.
like, it's close, but no, it's not Optima. That was like the first thing I guessed, and I was wrong. Second thing, is it Albertus? You know, the thing that like John Carpenter uses at the beginning of his movies in the 80s. No, it's not that either.
Wasn't
Someone
that.
told me it was that. It's not that. And then there was Times. And it's like, nope, not that
No,
either.
it definitely wasn't Times. No.
And someone thought that the Kings, that the italicized Kings was Times. Like, no, it's not that
Oh
either.
yeah, because we looked at that, like the biggest.
Someone told me that someone was like Bofa or Times. And there's
No.
like different styles and weights. I'm like, okay, and we tested it out. Nope.
Like the K
Wrong.
already is not right.
Got the K, and the G
Mm-hmm.
was a hard one to get just because like it swoops, and like most similar typefaces we found, they have like a stop where there's like an anchor point right there.
Yeah.
Where that G's starting to turn, but it's like almost every jersey that we've seen, it's just like a clean, round line going up. So it's like, well, fuck. So I just drew that.
Yeah.
I just drew Kings, but Los Angeles, I picked a typeface that's close in classification.
Yes.
So it's not wrong because there's so many jerseys, obviously, with the manufacturing. 90s and shit, it's good, but when you get tiny details like that,
Yeah.
it was all over the place. So I picked something that it's close because it's the same classification,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna use that because it's not wrong because you have so many variations of it, and like the intent of like the biggest photo we found of that press conference.
Yes.
Where you see the logo really big on that banner behind Gretzky. When you see that, it's like, okay, so this is really close to that.
Correct.
So let's use that and let's idealize it. And that's what happened. Those are the facts.
Those are the facts.
Okay.
So that's what we got. Doug had to go ahead and recreate both of these, the 88 and then the 89 version, different speed lines. More or less, they're exactly the same. Mm-hmm. We thought for sure we could just find this vector already created, and there are versions of it, there are vectors of it, but they're wrong.
Yeah.
And it's in the Los Angeles, it's in the speed lines,
Definitely those two things.
and the crown. The crown is wrong.
And the crown.
On a lot of them.
A lot
It
of
has
them
to
have
do with
multi
like
crown.
the placement of the jewels, like has them like on the very top, like little dick.
Yeah, the little dick on top.
It's got the 2 dots like more at the base, like the balls.
Yeah, those things
But they're supposed to be
move
at the very
around.
top.
Yeah, those things move around up and down.
On different, yeah, it's like, how?
And then they have just like really munty crosses.
How does this stuff happen?
I don't know, because they're either like, and then there's the most popular one is the one without the white drop shadow effect.
Yes, the drop shadow.
And it
for
looks
sure.
like they just merged the silhouette of that shadow.
That's right, because then we
into
saw
the black.
We looked at like the shape of the K with the outline and without or with the drop shadow and without the drop shadow, and then on this vector that we found, and it is a little like thicker, and we're like, oh, because he just merged that shadow together.
And then another aspect about that one is the outlines are not exactly correct, because you're going to have the black outline is always the outermost.
Yes.
So then when it appears on the white jersey, which are home jerseys in the 90s, you know, you're going to see the black outline. And then on the black, you're not going to see it. And then you have the white one on the inside.
Yes.
So that one, it has the black outline on the inside, and there's no white outline. But it's like, nah. Like, that's an easy one to pick out. We found that one real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick. And then I made an idealized version of that crown.
Yes.
Like, it looks clean.
Good.
So,
But everything's in the right place.
yeah, everything's in the right place.
Yes.
Like I say, you gotta idealize this stuff for a 2019 audience.
That's right.
So now when you're able to download this on our website coming out soon.
Come soon.
Then you'll be able to have the most authentic vector version. Fuck you, Stick.
Fuck, just leave him.
Fuck him, just leave him behind. You'll be able to have the most idealized version of this logo.
Yes.
And it's not going to be some shitty one off the free logos thing.
Yeah.
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 So, I mean, that's the 90s logo. The Gretzky era Chevy logo.
Yes.
An iconic in the NHL database.
Absolutely.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
So we got a new king.
So, yeah, we're going to get a third jersey with a king on it.
A full-ass king.
A full king. Yeah, there he is.
And there he is.
There he is. All right, so what do the fans in the hockey community like to call this guy?
They call this guy the Burger King.
Man.
He looks like Burger King.
I guess he looks like a Burger King. So that's fine.
Yeah,
it's whatever.
Whatever.
I mean,
so they got this guy, and because of the way the jersey is, this actually isn't like a regular crest. Mm-hmm. This thing is relegated to like the upper chest area.
Yeah, like the upper nip. You know?
It's a little bigger than like a captaincy, but it's definitely like, it's a weird placement.
It's definitely of the 90s.
It's definitely of the 90s, along with the Wild Wing jersey, which they actually played. The Burger King and the Wild Wing jersey existed in one game.
Yes,
and
the best game.
we got a link to it down below.
Look
fantastic.
At this. Look at it.
We also are going to put a link to this article talking about the guy that designed this Burger King logo, because it had actually gone through a couple variations.
Lots of different concepts.
And it existed a couple years before they even decided to make this jersey a thing.
Oh, yeah.
So they'd been sitting on it for a little bit.
But yeah, they sat on it for a little bit.
Okay, so here it is. This is the Burger King. Here's something that fucking makes no goddamn sense.
Okay.
Look at this one.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the one that I recreated based on the jersey.
The jersey.
What appeared on the jersey. Okay?
Good. Yep. Okay. Looks good to me.
Here's the vector you can get online.
Wait. Damn it. They're doing it again. They're fucking it up. They're getting you with the cell phone.
Did it again. They fucking you. So here's the issue. The biggest notice, the biggest difference that I think is probably most noticeable is the grin, the teeth. Okay, so the free vector that's floating around for some dumb reason has this not complete line through the teeth.
You just got the one side.
Yeah, it's just one side.
Right.
And it's all edged off. It's just like a triangle cut in there. Whereas the one that actually appears on the jersey is it's got that kind of the rounder teeth, the way it's cut, and it's all the way through. That's how it is on the jersey.
That's what the jersey looks like. Those are the facts.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know who
made this.
I don't know who made
Where
this.
did it come from? So it
obviously from ass.
Oh Jesus! It's a combination of a couple of the versions from that article. Check out the article because there's a bunch of
Yeah, there's actually facts on that one.
Variations of.
You can see him with the silver beard and shit.
Yeah, the gray beard.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different variations of this same motif.
His eyes change a little bit. His mouth does it's closed in some, or he does like a ho ho kind of thing, like ho ho. He does a couple different versions, but the one that appears on the jersey is this one, not this one. You can definitely see the change on the teeth. Oh, there's some variation to like his eyes, and then like the shadows underneath the cheeks are a little bit different too.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the beard as well. So like it's a combination of like softer, like rounder edges and points, which doesn't align with the black outline very well.
Right, because the black one is got hard edges, straight points. Because it looks like, the original shield motif.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool about the Burger King.
Yes.
So he's built on that pointed diamond shield motif, but he's the king. And I've seen some other versions where the 3 jewels are like really fucking big too.
Yeah, there's variations on that too. And
there's a lot of fucked up
and the mustache
shit.
is a little bit different.
Yeah, man, people are giving Burger King a bad name. Because
Give him a bad name, man.
it's really not that bad of a logo.
And he's dead. He can't even defend himself.
Yeah, and you guys are trying to get at him again.
What do you just leave it alone?
Just fucking leave him alone. He's dead, okay?
He's fucking dead.
Shit.
So moving right along, we get a new logo, a brand new logo.
Stuff?
We get some new stuff in 1998.
Oh, 98. So we're coming out of the 90s and we're gonna get some new stuff.
So
we had a solid 10 years.
Yeah, it was a good run for the Chevy logo. Okay. But like always, you know, a couple years go by and, you know, they don't got Brettzky anymore. You just need to change things up.
Yeah, let's change stuff up.
Let's change up. Let's sell some more shit.
So it was a pretty big deal. We got a cool video.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we got this like unveiling party.
The unveiling of the jersey. Check it out.
So let's check it out while we talk about it.
So you take a look, and we're not talking about the jersey yet, but we're talking about this brand new logo. We got
a couple new logos.
The coat of arms.
We got the coat of arms. That's very clever. I get that.
Okay.
I get that.
So what's going on in this coat of arms here?
Well, we got cross hockey sticks. One, gotta have them.
Gotta have them.
A shield that is a different silhouette than what we're used to. It's not one where it's square and then goes with a diamond tip.
Yep.
Yeah, this one is a different kind of shield. It's flat on top and it's got the rounded to a point.
Yep.
And then of course we got this cool lion and he's got a hockey stick. Gotta have it.
You know what? It's also pretty damn bright out in LA.
Yeah, I hear it's sunny. So
Lion's gotta have sunnies.
Oh yeah. I bet you didn't know that. Let's zoom in. I'm gonna isolate the lion for you. We're gonna zoom in on him. Look how cool he is.
Look at how fucking fly this lion
dude is cool as fuck.
Fucking King Lion.
King Lion. He is so fucking happy to be there.
Oh hell yeah!
Because he's got the sun behind him, so that makes sense.
Right, it's
you got
sunny.
that sun, and then you got this crown, also in the coat of arms. And now we got a new color. We're gonna add perp. Bring it back.
We're bringing back perp. It's a darker shade. It's not quite the bright purple forum blue. This is perp. This is kind of a deep. This is a deep purple.
Yeah, this is edgy.
This is definitely a late '90s, early 2000s purple.
For sure. We're still drinking Surge.
For sure.
So we got a lot of good things going on here.
So this is the new logo. Oh, and then we also got
we have a new typeface.
Yes.
That is still around today.
That's right.
So they have a whole type family created that they still use. So that's pretty neat.
It looks pretty good to me.
So we're gonna have this coat of arms.
So we got the coat of arms, and so that's what we got. 1998. Saw it in the video.
All right, so we got this new coat of arms, and then in 1999.
In 99.
The next year after we unveil this new identity, we're gonna get the crown's gonna bust out of the coat of arms as a third. A purple third.
Purple third. Oh my God, is it beautiful? We'll talk about the jersey when we get to it, but let's talk about the new crown.
The new crown.
Okay.
So, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. This is a logical evolution.
Yes.
I mean, the original jersey crown, right? Okay, that looks that way, but this one is made intentionally for Los Angeles Kings.
Yes.
Hockey.
Yes.
It's a hockey crown.
It's a hockey crown.
It is. You can take that original crown and you could use it on some other like application of King logo. But this one, you can't just take this out of its hockey context.
Why is that, Doug?
Because it's got hockey sticks.
It's got sticks.
It's got sticks at the tippy top. And then it has the sun from the coat of arms on the sides for jewels.
Yeah.
It's clever. And then it has like the dots like from that 90s, the tiny little crown. Mm-hmm. It's got those going in there. And it's got some nice points to it.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like if you actually made this crown in real life and like had a mascot wear it or something, it's like, it'd be pretty cool.
It'd be a good crown.
So
I think it also kind of helps the. I've heard the argument or the complaint before that the original crown, like this one, it looks a little more like a queen's crown.
Yeah,
and like
I've heard that.
I don't really care if it's a like
how historically accurate is that? I don't know.
Right, I think I've seen kings wear crowns like this before too.
It's like how many kings have you seen?
I ain't seen none.
I've seen 0 kings in my time. Only 90s kids.
But this one definitely has and I don't want to say like, you know, it's more masculine or whatever, because like that's dumb. That's a stupid argument. Like, but it does have like just a stronger look because of the angles. I think
it's more intimidating because of these sharp points.
Yes.
Instead of the roundedness of this one. Mm-hmm. So obviously it's a '90s thing. You gotta be mean.
Gotta be mean,
right?
But this isn't like they didn't just make a Burger King again, but with
they didn't make a lion
razor teeth or something.
Like they didn't take this lion and be like, oh, let's make it mean. Angry animal. No angry animal bullshit.
No,
so
they didn't do that.
It's smart.
They made an angry looking crown.
They took the crown and they just cleaned it up. Reinvented it for a new age, and it's good shit.
It's looking
clean.
Mighty fine.
So you're gonna have the crown and the coat of arms, and they're gonna coexist.
They are gonna coexist. They're gonna flip flop on jerseys from the thirds to the primaries. But that's not really important because we're still just talking about logos here. So what do we get? That alternate actually does eventually become the main logo. The crown becomes the main logo.
So the crown's gonna usurp the coat of arms.
Yes.
And then we're just gonna have that be the main logos. And then we're gonna get this third jersey coming here.
And this isn't until 2008, so that crown is actually going to carry over to the Reebok Edge restyling for the jerseys.
It's going to go through there.
So, well, now we got a new logo now.
So now on this third jersey, we're going to get like the crown, but it's going to be back in the shield.
So we're making the shield again.
So we're making the shield again, and then we're going to use the typeface that like the coat of arms had.
Yeah.
And just have LA above the crown logo. So you're basically going to have like two logos in one.
Okay.
And instead of just having this nice glorious crown, they're just going to say, we're just going to put you in this tiny little spot right here. Put them down the bottom. And we're going to just do the shield thing again. And yeah, fuck you, crown. And that's what we have now.
Yeah, so that's basically the one that's carried over throughout, and that's what they've won their Stanley Cups with, so they're probably not going to change anytime soon, which sucks because this is not as good.
Right.
The crown's still there, which is fine, but like it's not the main focus anymore.
And
we have this dumb literal logo, LA Kings.
Yeah.
Like that's how it's dumb how it reads.
Right. And it's just dumb because the way that LA is so big on the shield.
Yeah.
You know, the L has all this black space, negative space, you know, it's like, because like, you know, that monogram that they did with like the Stadium Series jerseys where they have that alternate LA logo, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because you have the A, and it's reduced in scale and sits in that negative space. It's like the L is kind of holding it.
Yeah.
Not in this logo though.
No.
No, we're just gonna have it. You're just gonna select LA Kings font. And you're gonna pull that down in Illustrator and you're gonna select that and then you're just gonna type LA while holding shift down.
Right.
And they're just gonna put it in there. And they're gonna say, they're just gonna take the crown, all the details inside the crown, scale it down, and slap it in there.
Slap it.
It's not like they took, like it'd be one thing if they took the one from the coat of arms where you had the reduced scale or like the details, you know, like the tiny version intended to be small, where it's basically just a silhouette and then like the outer parts.
Yeah.
Like that'd be fine, I guess. It'd be better. It'd be more ideal for printing and like screens.
Sure, yeah.
Because there's a lot of details in this crown because it's supposed to be big.
It's supposed to be the main fucking crest, but...
Right. So that's why this one's like, oh, okay, it's fine. It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, and then they also drop purple from it. So they go back to the
we don't have
Brettzky
purple anymore, right?
McSorley era of just black, gray, silver, whatever, and white.
So yeah, they're just there.
So we have that. We have the version of it that's intended for the white jerseys because they end up flipping these. The crown stays as a third jersey for a couple more years.
Right.
But now we have this other version that's intended for the white jerseys, and you just add a black outline to it.
Yeah, so there's going to be some different weights between the outermost outlines.
Yeah.
Depending on what color it's on. That's about it.
So we got those, and they stay that way for a while. And then we don't have huge variation, but there is something special that comes up in, what is it, 2016? 20, right? 2016,
we're gonna
17?
have the 50th anniversary year
Of the 67
of the
teams.
67 teams. So all 4 of them are gonna have something. The Kings decided to get a 3rd jersey. Obviously, Blues had a Winter Classic.
Winter Classic, so they got a
and
3rd
the
jersey.
Flyers did
technically.
their 3rd jersey, where it was like the Ducks-looking one with the gold.
Yeah, they just
thingy.
added gold to it, and it wasn't great.
And then the Penguins didn't do anything. They had a patch that they put on
Oh,
their
yeah.
jerseys, and it had like little.
Well, they had
Stanley
just
Cups.
changed their jerseys back
Right,
to
and they
the
didn't need to
yellow,
do
so
shit.
there was no reason for
They
that.
didn't really need to do shit.
Well, they played Stadium Series that year too, didn't they? That was when they played
Yeah,
Philly, yeah? I think.
Yeah, I think them in Philly. Yeah, they did the first time they their annual outdoor game now.
So, right.
Right.
So, yeah.
They had a lot of stuff going.
Pittsburgh was loaded. They were fine.
So the Kings, they get this gray one or silver jersey, which is like, okay, you can't really do that in hockey just because it's hard
It's
to
tough,
see.
yeah.
But like, they figured out a way to schedule it. Just don't do it when you play us at the local rink, because we usually have white on, and it's like, I don't want to fucking play a gray team. I
No,
don't.
I ain't doing it.
Never again. So they have this logo, and they add a gold outline to it. Ooh, it's because it's a 50
golden
years, so it's-
anniversary.
And there's another version of this logo that's not the jersey one, where they use this original crown, and it says like 50, like in between LA and the crown.
Yeah.
And they have like gold and purple in that one. So there's that. It's not used on a jersey though.
Correct.
So, but yeah, you got the gold one, and then that's just for that season, and it just goes back to the Shield logo that is the current one. And then this season we get a 3rd, and just has the silver outline instead of the gold one added.
Yeah, it's basically the same jersey, but they drop anything that was gold just takes on silver now.
Yeah.
So it does have this kind of like, honestly, it's a kind of a dumb outline because they, instead of just dropping it and using like the white version, they just replace the gold, and you have just this really kind of messy outline. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's it.
That's it.
That's all I gotta say about that. So those are Kings logos. And
Those are all the Kings jersey logos.
yeah, right, the main ones. And then of course you're gonna have Stadium Series.
Then we gotta talk about 2 Stadium Series
so
jerseys here.
no Winter Classics for this team. That's the first time we've had to deal with that.
Oh yeah.
So just 2 Stadium Series.
Well, they're gonna be in the 3rd one.
And they're gonna be in they're gonna be a
It's
new
them
one.
in Colorado.
Yeah,
in
so
2020?
they did good with this in the 2014 when they had the all the teams were skeuomorphic chrome logos.
Future.
It's such a 2014 move.
So 2014.
If you could even define
Classic 2014.
Yeah, if anything past 2000, if you can actually like give an identity to a year like anything in the 20th century, good luck to you.
2014.
Because I don't remember
definitely
shit.
Fucking
Dude, you know like 2002? Yeah.
dude, you remember?
It's like I don't remember what the fuck happened in 2002, but it's basically like that. And you have the crown, and it's a little different because there's no perp.
Yes.
So you're gonna replace the purple stuff with black, and then you're gonna get like this different kind of outline where like at the points, instead of the points going to a tip, they get shaved off.
Yeah, weird.
And then they have the black outline around that, do the same thing. And then they have the stupid effects. And you have to add those to make some of those details actually work.
Right.
So that's the 2014 one. And then the 2015 one where they played the Sharks and they had the white pants. They just used their away jersey logo.
Yeah. So logo's the same. No change there.
Yeah.
So
Nothing
we're
too
good.
hard.
Nothing too hard there.
That's the logos.
Logo's done.
Those are the facts.
Now we're gonna breeze through these jerseys.
We're gonna breeze through this. This is not gonna be no penguin shit.
No penguins here,
okay,
man.
so we're not gonna have little half seasons of this and this patch was on that. No. Fuck that.
No, ain't gonna happen.
We get to do this real clean.
Real clean. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got the inaugural season jerseys, which
67.
actually coincides with the logo pretty much, more or less.
Yeah.
Where we have 67 to 69. We got our original Forum blue and gold jerseys. Very minimal striping detail here, where we just have one on the sleeves.
Yeah, one in the middle of the sleeve, elbow sleeve, whatever you want to call it.
And then your tail stripe. Now this is a little bit different on each jersey. On the purple one, it's all the way at the bottom. The yellow stripe touches
the edge
of the jersey.
Right.
Whereas on the yellow jersey, it actually is up just a little bit. So you actually are going to have the jersey end with gold.
So this is 67 to 69.
So that's, yeah. And now we move along to 69 to 70, where literally we just add some white outlines
To the logo. And the numerals.
Now,
still no names.
No names. Jersey's going to be, pretty much the same as far as those, the stripes that I told you about, the details.
Right.
That's good.
Purple pants.
To go.
Purple
pants,
baby. You got those purple pants.
So 70, 71, nothing changes on the jerseys, but we get gold pants.
For when because you got flip. Which one's home and away, and then you get gold pants with the gold uniforms. So that's something, all right.
It's something.
Oh, that's different. It's definitely different.
So that's 70 to 71. Now here's where this is why I told you about the stripe on the tail.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the stripe on the yellow jersey now goes all the way down, just like on the purple jersey.
That is correct.
So now we got some cohesion.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really like a issue before. They just were different.
I think it definitely helps when you had purple pants for the gold uniform as well.
Yes.
Because then the tail stripe didn't bleed into the pants. Mm-hmm. So it didn't make it look like you had a tiny jersey.
Yeah, like you're wearing a belly shirt.
That might have been what they were thinking.
That's probably,
or maybe we're giving them lots of credit for being smart.
Maybe.
Maybe they're just like, the Maple Leafs do this.
Yeah, maybe.
So we got, and then we have some last names.
Yeah.
On the home uniform.
Names gotta be on there.
So yeah, the teams in the 70s, you gotta start adding names, but they only really do it to their home jerseys and shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty common.
So that's a common trope with these early teams. And in 79, gold pants is retired. Rip gold pants.
Right, and you're gonna start, but you're gonna have the gold helmet and purple helmet, since helmets are starting to get pretty standard.
Helmets are standard.
Safety.
Yeah, be safe.
How dare people be innovative?
Yeah, for real.
I know, it's just to think that people got made fun of for wearing helmets.
It's weird. Anyway. Moving right along.
Let's get these
here we go. This
jerseys.
is our first radical change for jerseys.
Yeah.
We got a complete redesign. We got a sleeve, more like an entire sleeve pattern going on.
Yes, we're going down the sleeve.
We're going down the sleeve now, and we have. It's contrasting, okay? So we got the body of the jersey for the yellow one. You got a purple shoulder.
Purple shoulders with white stripe in between.
You got, they do a white stripe to separate them. And then they have a pretty traditional 3-stripe pattern on the tail, the traditional hockey stripe, I like to call it, where you got your 2 thin on the outside and your meat one in the middle.
And they touch in this, similar to how the shoulder wing stripe, because these wings are similar to what Philadelphia would do.
Yes.
And then they picked that pattern up. But Kings did it in 1980. They were ahead of the curve.
Oh, Flyers already
on that one. Oh wait, yeah, you're fucking right.
Well, okay, well,
just a little bit. Didn't they have a couple years before they did that thing?
You're right. Okay, so the Flyers didn't add the black outline. Are you talking about the outline?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were just talking about the sleeve.
Oh no.
I'm like, man, the Flyers had that forever.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking. Don't worry about it.
Dude, don't worry.
Don't worry about that.
I know what you're doing now. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Look, I get it.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, oh shit.
So
this
is cool, just because I like how the tail stripes mimic the shoulder sleeve ones.
Yeah.
So that's clean.
It's a fun look, and then we got the numerals and the name Well,
both,
the names don't have an outline. They're just the contrasting color on each.
Right.
But the numerals are also going to be
They're gonna have white
yellow
outline.
with white outline or
Right,
purple
right.
with outline.
So yeah, makes sense. Very cohesive package you got here.
So this one lasts all the way up until 88, and there's no
this
other
lasts a long
changes
time.
with pants or anything like that. We're good to go, man. So here we go.
Oh yeah.
88, the arrival of McSorley.
Right, the big year.
This is where we get
King's Ransom.
complete redesign.
This is where we get the new logo. That
New
we
logo,
know.
and we get a new jersey
We get the new
template
colors
as well. New colors.
So we're gonna get a white home, and you're basically gonna bring that motif of that tail stripe, where you got a thick middle one, and you got the two outside ones. But then we're gonna do that with the sleeves too. So it's kind of like a combination of the '80s and the original patterns.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have new colors, and it's for both home and away. So it's pretty cohesive. It's pretty iconic. It's cool, fashion statement, I guess.
Yeah, people like black and white.
Yeah, people wear this on the streets.
Well, on skeets.
Right. Iconic jerseys, right here.
Yep. So as far as the jersey is concerned, that is pretty much straightforward, and that's 88 to 91. Okay. And we're gonna get a little change here.
Right. We're gonna get some variations, mostly with the numerals and the last names.
Yep.
Adding outlines, subtracting outlines, changing outlines, all that good stuff.
Right. So those outlines are only used for a little bit, but then I think they change them because they got real. There was too much going on those
So,
outlines in the
like on the
91,
white
92.
ones, you have that silver for the last names and the numerals, and then you're gonna have a white outline and a black outline, and it's like on the whites it just becomes hard to read.
It's pretty muddy. Yeah.
So maybe that's why they changed it.
So then the next season and up until 95, these are just going to go. The names are going to be just a solid.
They're gonna drop all the outlines from that stuff. And I see it. We've seen a lot of teams in the '90s where they had like the outlines, all the names and the numerals,
Yeah.
and it got really muddy,
Sure.
real dirty, and it's just like, man, fuck that, just one color.
One color for the names.
Right.
It makes sense. It works.
So now you got the whites got black as the main color for the numerals, and that looks much better.
Yep, and black uses
Good
white.
job.
So all good there. These jerseys actually will probably stay all the way up until that redesign in 98, because in 95, 96, we just get that one-off jersey, the Burger King.
Right, the Bird King.
Okay, now
he's there for a little bit.
We talked about him. We talked about the jersey a little bit when we were talking about the crest, but let's just go through it again. The sublimation technology that CCM had, and they go ahead and utilize it.
They make something.
And you got the sash, like we said, a gradient sash, and then it's also on the tail,
It's something there for sure.
and like an entire like half sleeve on this one, but then it's just a little.
Yeah, it's just a little bit
cuff.
on another one, and the numeral typeface is really buddy.
It's pretty butts.
It's pretty butts. And
It's purple and gold and black.
yeah,
There's a lot going on.
so the color palette's not ideal.
No.
It's definitely shitty.
It's pretty shit.
It's pretty straight shit.
It's
I mean, only '90s kids would remember how shitty it is.
right. So, and then when that's retired, no other change going on. That's pretty much it on those. Now we go to 98. When we talked about the new coat of arms,
Got
the jersey's completely changed as well. We
Gotta have shoulders back.
We have shoulders back, but not like an entire sleeve. We actually just have the yokes, shoulder yokes.
Yeah, just the classic round ones. You know, before any Reebok Edge squared off shoulders shit, all that bullshit.
Now we're sticking with black, gray, and white. However, we're going to introduce a new shade of purple.
Right. We're gonna have the purple in there now on both white and black jerseys.
Yes.
So and then you got the new typeface for
That's
the
right.
last names and the numerals. So
And then Los Angeles.
this is how you can really tell these jerseys
Yeah, so Los Angeles is going to be on the tail stripe
in front.
in the front for both home and away.
In the front.
And then yeah, and you got the sleeve stripes on these guys as well. So
Right.
So you got a combination of things. It's a little heavy, the jersey, but I mean the colors are good. I've always liked this. Is probably my favorite era of Kings jerseys.
Yeah.
It's my personal opinion.
It's got a lot of history, and it's like combining all of them. It did a good job of combining the two identities they had
for sure
in the past.
For sure. All right, so then one season after, they go ahead and introduce a brand new third jersey.
And it's the perp.
And it's perp as the main color instead of black.
And that's where we get the crown logo.
The crown becomes the main crest. And we also get like this really weird collar that I've never seen on any other jersey.
Yeah, this is a weird one.
It's a strange like extra outline, and also becomes a tie down.
And this is when tie downs were super cool.
Tie downs were not on every jersey at this point.
Right, they weren't ubiquitous.
So they were just like, oh, put a tie down on it.
It's like, hey, if you put a tie down on it, it might make it look retro. And it's like, even though this is the most 90s
Classic
future looking.
Oh, this is a 90s
jersey.
as fuck jersey.
But it's like, let's put a tie down on it.
Put a tie down on it.
And it's like, it'll really bring it back to its roots.
So
of like when the team existed and tie downs were not necessary at all.
Right. The only other change here, we also get a new pair of socks with this third jersey as well. So
this is a little weird.
Kind of the reverse of the black jerseys, where now those socks are black and purple is the meat stripe.
Purple, yeah, they got purple for their away uniform and they got black for their third.
Yeah, so that was a little weird, but
so it's a little weird.
But don't worry,
they resolved that issue.
They resolved this issue, and the black socks are gonna be worn with the black jerseys, and purple socks worn with the purple jerseys. This is an interesting year. So in 2002, up until 2007,
it's a big gap.
They flipped the jerseys.
Yeah.
The logos on the jerseys.
Yeah.
So the jerseys are exactly the same. Okay, we're gonna have the same three jerseys: the black, the purple, and the white. But the crown's gonna be on the black and the white now. And then the coat of arms is going to be on that purple one, still with the goofy tie-down collar thing.
Yeah. That's what they did.
So,
That's
and then
what happened.
Fixed up the socks.
Now we're going to get Reebok Edge.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on with Reebok Edge? No more tail stripe.
Drop the tail stripe.
A lot of teams did this with Reebok Edge where they'd get the PJ look.
Yes.
Where they had nothing.
Happened with a lot of these jerseys.
But they still kept Los Angeles on the front.
Yeah, which was weird,
it looks strange by itself, just hanging out.
Yeah.
But it's essentially the same design, just like a little different, just based on the actual jersey template, the tailoring of it, how it conforms to the athlete.
Right. Faster.
Right. You're faster now. So then they got the Reebok Edge collar, whatever shit.
Yeah.
But now you got the crown, still logo. That's about it.
So we got that, and then in 2008 we still have those two as the main jerseys, but we introduce this new Reebok Edge third jersey where we bring back that, well, not bring back, but we bring in a new shield where the king is relegated to the bottom corner. Right. It's got the LA.
They got their current logo, and now they have their current jerseys.
Yeah, these are more or less
in the
what
Reebok Edge when they introduced them.
So we get that. We get the black version of that, and then in 2011.
Oh, we're gonna get a white for the away.
We get a white one.
Okay, and then you're gonna have the last year's uniform with the crown. The original ones.
That one stays as a third.
Yeah, it's a third.
That's always seemed weird to me when like a jersey like is phased out, but then it just stays along as a third. Like, you know what I mean? That's just a weird way to phase out a jersey. Like, just kill it, you know?
Right. Like,
put it out of its misery.
Like, if it's a third at that point, and you know you're not going that way,
because it's not new.
No.
And there's nothing exciting about it anymore. So like when people see it, I guess maybe it's a nostalgia thing, but it's like it's not really nostalgic if it was just
if it never went
last
away.
year,
right?
Right.
It never went away.
I never really liked that.
It happens.
Like, yeah, no, it happens with a couple teams.
It happens with a lot of teams, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Just kill it.
Just put it out of its misery.
Yeah, Calgary.
All right. So in 2013 up until 16.
Obviously, you just gotta go full this.
Third jersey's retired, so yeah, they go with
They go with this
Gretzky kind of design. Notably different here. Well, I guess we didn't talk about it last year. The white jersey actually has a tail stripe that follows the sleeves.
Yeah.
Where the black one just has like
still got the PJ thing. It's just got that that stupid thing that like early Reebok shits was doing, where they just had like really thin edges.
Yeah, it's basically just the hem on the very bottom is colored different.
Where it's just like, okay.
So that's exactly the same when they dropped the third. And then in 2016 and 17, same thing, but now we have the 50th anniversary jersey.
You're gonna have that 50th, and they got the two bands for the sleeve
stripes.
It represents something. It's like, oh, okay,
it's stupid.
That's whatever.
And then they got a fat stripe on the bottom, which doesn't match those.
Right, doesn't match. So that's fine.
It's whatever. It's not a great jersey.
So that's 5 stripes on the jersey for their 5 and insert entity
for
here.
the 5
for the 5
bananas that Dustin Brown eats every morning for breakfast.
Right. Okay. Because it'd be one thing because I get to the 2 stripes represent that, but guess what? That's 4 stripes on the sleeves.
Yes. So, Adidas changed the Addy Zero.
Right. We got the Addy Zero template, and you got those 2 dudes working at Adidas, and they're on top of their game.
That's right. So nothing changes.
Right.
Yep. So
basically, it's the same thing.
It like that piping stripe like adheres a little bit to their new jersey system, but other than that, like these are the same jerseys.
They've been the same.
There's more or less no change. And then, like we talked about for the crest, they bring back the 50th anniversary jersey, but make it a third jersey. So we got a gray jersey, but they drop all the 50th anniversary jersey,
gold, and then they're
silver,
something on the inside of the collar,
and then they make this jersey,
and then it's just the same thing. And then no, but fuck you, the inside of the collar's purple.
Oh, that's right, they got that purple on the inside.
Purple.
So that's it. We got a couple specialty jerseys. Remember the Stadium Series. So in 2014, the first one where it actually kind of echoes what would become the 50th anniversary jersey, where you got a gray jersey,
black shoulders,
and
got some stripes,
and you got the stripes, the ubiquitous stripes, and they use that skeuomorphic crown like we talked about.
Yeah. So if they didn't do that, like this would be a good third in the future.
It's a good third.
I like seeing the crown in that color palette.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're not going to use purple, but like use the crown.
Use the crown.
That's why I think it's the best one out of the non-purple.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it doesn't have the logo as a tiny logo.
Yeah.
So we got that.
They're called the Kings, and they got a crown.
Last time I checked, they're called the Kings.
They're called the Kings.
So
they're called the Kings. They got a crown.
Those are the facts.
And then right back at it again in 2015. They do another Stadium Series, and they do this two-tone jersey.
Yes, this is something.
This is interesting.
So you're gonna have silver in the top half, and then like right at the nips, you're gonna have a black stripe.
Yeah, right at the nips.
It's right at the nips.
Nip line.
Yeah, it's the nip line, and then it goes to white, and then you have a tiny thin little hem stripe that's black, and then you gotta have white pants.
Yeah.
And it's got that LA monogram that's special.
The cool one.
The good one.
Yeah.
And it's on the pants nice and big there. Because Stadium Series, people need to see it from Stadium.
You gotta see it from far away.
You gotta see it from far away.
Yeah.
And then since they're playing the Sharks and they're wearing black pants and shit, like they needed to wear white pants.
Otherwise it'd be hella confusing.
Oh yeah,
otherwise both teams are already wearing two-tone jerseys.
Right. So basically the Sox mimic that, but they reverse it so it looks like, you know, it starts silver here and ends silver at the Sox.
Yeah.
You see the photo.
You see it.
You see it.
You see it. That's what it looks like.
So that's good. That's fine. They look pretty cool. They're different.
I like the white pants.
White pants pretty cool.
I think the problem is just because it's
because of the nip line.
The two line. It gets a little messy, but it's okay. It's not bad.
No, it's definitely not the worst.
No, I've seen worse.
I've seen worse. Yeah, I've seen worse things.
So that's it.
So yeah, we got the jerseys, man.
That's the Kings. Now we got to talk about just a couple misnomers real
All
quick
right.
before we jump into the final phases here. So we're talking about some misnomers. We're gonna put them all up here.
So yeah, go through the stuff that like we like to put this misnomer stuff is like stuff that we see on the internet when we're trying to find logo info. Basically, the pertinent shit that's just perpetuated for some reason.
Right.
There's like a website where it's just all over the place and like it's just perpetuating bad information and
Correct.
yeah, I mean it's unfortunate. So here's some of the King's misnomers.
So we actually got a couple versions of the proto Chevy logo.
Yeah.
The most popular one is probably this one that we see as early as 74, 75 Teen Media.
Yeah.
Okay, now we start to see the action lines. Now, I've seen a couple versions of this logo where the action lines are actually the same as the 88 Chevy logo. 'Cause remember, the
original
88 and 89 are different. But then there's a couple where it's hard to tell because I don't have a good enough picture of it, and it looks like it might be a little off, but
Right.
whatever. There's a couple variations of it.
So this is similar to like almost every 67 team where you're going to have these logos that exist in every application besides the jersey.
Yes.
And they're going to be called the primary logo. And like we've stated this in almost every video.
Yeah.
But like we have to because what if you just watch this video and then you're like, I fucking hate these guys. I'm never watching this shit again.
Probably.
And then, but at least you know that we're talking about jersey logos because those are the primary application.
We talk about jersey logos.
Right.
Yes.
Because this info is just not out there.
Correct.
So you're going to see this a lot with these 67 teams. Kings have them. You have the like that Proto Shield and then the Proto Chevy logo where you actually have like that Kings italicized with the speed lines.
Yeah.
But then you have the original one where you have the shield and then you have this unique crown and then you have this unique typeface.
Yep.
Where like the leg of the K is like drooping down and it's just a different typeface.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
then-
italicized at all. And
You'll see a variation. You'll see a couple variations of this one that he's talking about from the '60s, where it also how Los Angeles is placed is different.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's on the outside of the shield. Sometimes it like droops underneath.
and that's a popular one. You see it going underneath.
Yeah, and then there's another one that like says it right above that Kings with that unique type that you're talking about. So
And you'll see that shit like on, it's like a fucking J.C. Penney catalog ad.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have kids sweaters
yep.
with logos, and that's the one you'll see like a blue note that's yellow and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you'll see like the North Stars logo in the circle,
Right.
like that logo that's everywhere, but it's like, okay,
I don't know what you're talking
what
about.
is that?
What is this logo?
Right.
Yeah.
What is this even?
It's not a jersey logo.
So there's a lot of that going on with this Kings logo.
Sure.
It's unique in that respect. So yeah,
There's also the Proto Chevy logo with the gray in it.
Yeah, there's that one.
I
That's
never
a weird
actually
one.
tracked it down to its source, but it's something. Oh no, I think I saw a team photo with. Yeah, there's a team photo with it.
Okay.
But again, it's just like it's not really. It's not a it's not really a part of the uniform history.
No. Yeah,
So
it
it's
existed on some other shit.
Get
It's
outta
there,
here.
you know. So if someone wants to do a show about tracking like the official team photo in a calendar,
Yeah,
booklets, logos,
Yeah.
go ahead.
do it. Knock yourself out.
We're gonna put this in a category of our misnomers page, right?
Yeah.
And then what else we got? We got the
Imposter King.
see, we talked about that during the Burger King part.
Yeah, so that's exactly.
You're gonna have
the one that is available is not right.
right.
So
One where all those details we stated are different from the Jersey one.
yeah,
And then you're going to have that Chevy logo that's the vector that's like everywhere. Anything you see that's been created like post whatever year,
Yeah.
like the internet started becoming relevant.
It's
Like
gonna
that's the one that's on the brandsoftheworld.com.
Yeah.
That like you see on all kinds of designs like, oh look, I made this poster you want to buy it from me? And it's like, well, you got this wrong ass logo on there.
Right.
So no. So that one's popular. That's,
you can only get
that's
stuff from
everywhere.
us. We are the authority right now on
Yeah, I guess so.
on that Kings logo.
Right. It's
Nobody
like we
else
got
has anything
we got the
close.
best version. That's for sure.
Change my mind.
Yeah,
Those are the facts.
yeah, dude. Those are the facts. Change your mind. Okay.
And then again, we also talked about you have the crown with the floating jewels, which is actually used on the RBK throwbacks.
Yeah, that logo that's on there.
Yeah, so that's that, and then yeah, they're used on one-off throwback jerseys.
And then there's gonna be like some jerseys, like CCM jerseys,
Yeah,
where they're gonna have something close to the original.
They'll have a
but
subtle
there's-
variation
there's subtle
too, but it's
variations
like-
to it. Some of them have a pattern where they have like this original pattern and they have the white like this. And like others have the 80s pattern with the full sleeves, and then they have the OG
yeah,
no white outline stuff.
Yeah.
Like you'll see stuff like that.
yeah. So there's a bunch of weird history shifts.
Dude, whenever there's a chance to
Recreations.
fuck something up, it's out there.
you know it's gonna
Guarantee it's out there. That's something we've learned.
happen. Yes.
So those are the misnomers.
That's all the misnomers. That's the jerseys. That's the logos. That's the misnomers.
We did it.
We're
Fuck
done.
yeah.
So that comes
Special segments.
special segments.
Like, I think it's one of your favorite segments.
One of your favorite
I
segments.
feel like we haven't done this in
We
a
haven't
while.
done this in a while.
Holy shit.
One of our
that's
favorite
right.
segments. Go beyond power rankings. We're taking it one step beyond with the power rankings.
Yeah, we're going to 3 levels of awesome kingsness.
3 levels.
We're going to the 3rd level. So number 3.
number 3.
Gotta start out. Who's gonna make the cut out of the history we got going?
Number 3, I'm going with the purple 3rd jersey with the crown for the first time.
Oh, the purple 3rd.
Purple
Where
3rd.
you see the crown.
1999.
Significant aspects of this, you got the purple jersey. It's the first time you get a purple jersey back since the 80s.
And a good looking purple jersey too.
Good looking purple jersey. And then you got this new logo, the crown, like the best Kings logo, I think. we got
Easily.
so far.
Easily the best Kings logo.
Definitely. So we got that, and that's on the jersey now.
We got, just an overall good color palette. I think the black and silver and purple work really well together.
Because you're going to take all eras so far up to that point, where you have the purple and gold, the black and silver, and you're going to take them and fuse them together. You're going to fuse. All right, you're gonna fuse them together, and you're gonna get this. And this is pretty much the epitome of the Kings at that point.
Yes.
It's a good design philosophy. They did a good job. That's
like
a good
it.
number 3. Way to start us off.
All right, so I'm going to kick it over to Doug for number 2.
All right, number
Doug.
2. Number 2. What do we got in for number 2? Obviously, you're gonna have to do something from the 90s, because only 90s kids remember how awesome the Kings jerseys were
In the 90s?
in the 90s.
Do you remember the 90s?
I remember. So we're going to go with the 91-92 LA Kings away jersey, because it's the black one.
Gotta be black.
Oh, see? I know facts. I could have said the home jersey because I'm so used to it, but I'm not fucking stupid.
Why do you like the 91-92 though? Like,
Because
what's
it's got the
specifically?
75th anniversary pack.
Of course, it's got the 75th and
Always a good one.
the 25th
And it's got the 25th anniversary
Kings
of the
logo,
Kings.
which
got
put it
perp.
up there. Look how good this.
Look,
I
it's
love
got
this.
it's got
patch.
perp.
It's a good patch.
So that's got some purple in it.
That's foreshadowing.
It is foreshadowing. Those are the facts. I'm sorry.
Fucking facts.
I didn't make this up. These are
This
real.
is what it is.
That's what it is.
This
That's
is
what
what it
happened.
is.
I'm sorry. You can be mad all you want, but everyone knows YouTube loves lists where we explain our opinions.
Gotta count them down. Okay.
Got to. You can't have a YouTube show if you don't count shit down.
Damn.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Like we said with the number 3 pick, we had to pick something that had to be epitomic
Yes.
for the LA Kings. And what do we got for number 1?
Number 1, I'm going with 2002 Black Crown jersey.
There you go.
Okay?
And we
Now,
have the reasons.
we do have reasons. I know y'all, I'm sure people out there probably like, well, you guys wearing yellow. Why didn't you put the yellow ones on it?
the original?
The original purple.
How come?
Couple reasons, man. Let me tell you, number 1, it's that crown. That is the best
logo.
Logo.
Yes, that's the best logo. So
Hands
far.
down.
Yeah.
You ain't ever gonna change my mind.
And you can't defend it, but well, that's not what they use now. It's like, bitch, that logo is in the current logo.
It is in the current logo, but they're stupid for not using it right.
Right. Well, you're not using it.
It's not my fault they're stupid. Okay.
Hey, we didn't do it.
I didn't do it. If it were up to me, that would be the jersey.
That'd be
Actually,
jersey.
if it were up to us, we were talking about this. If it were up to us, the most ideal version of a Kings jersey would be this crown,
This crown,
the good crown, on a black jersey.
black jersey.
Use the 90s striping pattern,
Yeah.
but replace the, what'd you say, the white or the gray with purple?
The white.
Replace the white
So
with
you
purple.
got purple in the big
Yes, purple and
big
big.
areas, and then you have the silvers, the little silver
As the trim.
next to it as a trim. Yeah.
I think.
So it combines
good.
all eras.
Yes. And this one's pretty close to that.
This is the closest you're gonna get.
You know, it still has the shoulders and, like, you know, whatever. Like, the shoulders are fine. They get a little heavy, but it's still a pretty good look. And I would drop the L at the Los Angeles from the tail.
Yeah, if you don't need that,
It's not necessary. But overall, like, this is the jersey, man. I love this jersey.
I mean, yeah, because it's got purple. It's like you gotta be able to pull
Looks
that
good.
purple off, man.
Looks real good.
Because-
the royalty.
Right. Obviously, the original color palette, like, it's cool, but it definitely looks of that time.
It is definitely of that time.
So if we're
It's
thinking
a
of-
little gaudy by today's
Right.
standards.
If I'd say standards, you know, that's fine with me. I get that. But if we're gonna,
I also just don't
think
like
of
this
it-
crown as much. Like, I know it's original. I'm probably gonna get a lot of fucking.
Now there's some people that are gonna be like, "Oh, fuck you," but
It's the original.
It's like, guess what? No, we're not doing that. You can comment in the thing, and we won't read it. It's fine.
Yeah, we definitely won't read.
I
it.
mean, yeah, because who cares?
Does your opinion matter?
No,
We're making the show.
we're the ones doing all the work.
Jesus.
And you fuckers want
Be
to come at us.
grateful.
Be grateful that you get to sit on your ass and watch us.
And we got all the vectors. We made them.
Yeah, we're the ones that
Just
drew
guess
this
what? They
damn
don't
shit.
exist.
They don't.
Yes, you think about that? Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you? Huh?
Now we just tweet about it.
Anyway,
How about
2002
tweet about it?
Black Crown. I love it's number 1.
All right, that's a good one.
That concludes power rankings. So it's time for another segment, another very special segment.
Brettzky's Corner.
Thanks.
Roll it. Roll the intro.
Brettzky's Corner.
We're back.
I'm talking about all things goalies, okay? This is what we're talking about goalies, okay?
We're talking about pillows. We're talking about masks. We're talking about the paddles.
kits, baby. This is what
We're
we're talking about, okay? So
And I'm here to say, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, he's just rolling it because he likes them too, but
I like them.
you know, it's just what we do. So let me talk about some stuff. Okay, so you got the obvious hits, all right? I'm all about obvious hits. Rogie Vachon.
Yep.
Great fucking, I love the crown eyebrows, all right? It's a good mask.
That's a funny one.
Love
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Okay, Kelly Rudy with his Hollywood mask, the armadillo, which is
Right.
a very rare bucket. And even the one where he wore the combo was pretty cool too. And he had some good pillows. And,
Good,
you know,
good pillows.
Jonathan Quick's like the LA Kings franchise goalie of all time, so like you got to talk about him, I guess.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Talk about him.
So that's fine, but I got a couple cuts for you, okay?
All right, let's get some deep cuts.
Some cuts, okay? When it comes to pads, I really love these old Vons that Byron Defoe rocked. I love this pattern. It's a cool little like angled cut. I really liked it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, see.
See those with the black.
Yeah, I like how the
white,
black
and gray.
feeds into because the pants are black. So like the outside, you got the silver and white. That's cool. I like that.
Definitely.
That's unique.
That's cool to me.
You know, it might trick shooters into thinking like, oh man, that 5-hole, it looks so small.
Yes. And then when it comes to, you know, the era that I like so much with the purple,
Oh,
we got some sweet setups from Roman Chechmanek, who I know was only with them for a very short time, but I love this kit. The old TPSs with the silver and perk.
Oh yeah, look
Looked
at those. How about that?
Real good.
Real good.
Real fucking good. Talking about the era that I'm so fond of, we're both pretty fond of, comes to Felix Potvin. This kit overall is just fucking phenomenal. He's got these Bryans with this custom cat graphic on it.
Right.
Utilizes a lot of purple and black. It's an awesome kit. His helmet's great too. It's his iconic, cat pattern. I can't call it my favorite just because when it comes to Potvin, him and Belfort and some other guys kind of carry the same design throughout all their teams. So like when it comes to Potvin, it's Toronto. That's like the epitomic version of his mask.
Right. For sure.
For sure. Store as well had some pretty cool pads, a little more streamlined, but again, during this era that I really like with the purple and black and gray. He's got some white Bryans air packs with the knee roll has the cool variation with the purple, black, and silver. So
nice.
I like that one a lot. And we talk about some of the masks. Let's talk about back in the day, Gary Edwards. Look at this thing, man.
Oh, Gary.
I love it. It's kind of it's kind of like a crown if it was like laid flat or something. Like he's still got some of those like angles and shit like the crown has. Some cool stuff there, kind of like a Mike Lee style helmet. Another one this one's fucking dope. So I like this a lot. It's got a variation of the actual crown from the 90s logo on the very top. And then he's got
around his forehead.
Around the forehead. But then he's also got these like playing card kings on the sides. And fucking awesome.
Card kings.
Card kings.
That's a different kind of king.
That's really cool.
Fits well on there.
And
nice graphics.
It's a simple graphic that plays really well with the black and white and silver color scheme.
Yeah. Looks good.
This is dope. I like Stauber's mask a lot. But my favorite, I'm gonna go to King Tut.
Ooh, King Tut.
Stefan Fissé, when he was playing during the 90s. He played during the purple era too for a little bit, but this is the mask.
Look at that King Tut. It's got nice chrome effects. Before, it was just this shitty airbrushing.
Yes.
So it's like this one, you're limited.
Yeah, this was
that time.
Definitely like really pushing.
So this is clean.
The limitations of a masked paint job with how the chrome is rendered here. I think it's fucking awesome.
This is more of a traditional style of doing it from 80s and 90s though. So you still have to have your colors separated ideally.
Yeah.
In order for these chrome effects to work.
Oh, for sure.
So that's why it looks really good.
Looks pretty good to me.
It's a different kind of king. It's clever. That's what goalie masks are good for.
It's a good pun.
It's a good.
Well, it's not pun, but it's a play on the term, is what I meant to say.
Right.
I like that a lot.
That's what goalie masks. You can experiment with the nickname a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like the penguin on a penguin's mask. That's funny to me.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
I get you, Ken Riggett.
So now we got King Tut.
King Tut.
King Tut.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. I like it.
King Tut goes to Hollywood.
That's what he did. That's what he do.
That's what he did.
That's what he
I'm not making it up.
He's not making it up, guys. Stop.
This is a show about facts.
Stop doubting us. Y'all doubt way too much, and it's really getting on my nerves. Okay, so let's talk about the next segment on the show.
Next segment. Wait, because that's how you...
make the save.
Oh, yeah, we were able to get the slogan back.
Yeah, I forgot about the slogan. And now it's time for the next segment.
Next one.
Flicks Pit.
Intro.
Reload.
Only 90s kids remember how to reload in Virtua Cop.
That's what I'm talking about.
So for my sick pick, obviously there's all kinds of goodies you can go through. I mentioned the sports specialty script, like Eazy-E is famous for wearing.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with something that we already kind of showed.
We did.
Let's go back to the slab shop. Take it away. That's right, this hat. The zebra
Look
stripe
at
pattern
this hat.
with the Chevy logo. This kid's happy. Look at him. He's cheesing.
Going on a safari, bud.
He's throwing cheese on babies before it was a thing with his fucking grimace.
With that hat.
With his hat on.
This
Look at
kid's
that.
definitely cheesing.
Next time I'm in LA, I'm going to find this hat and I'm going to cheese. I'm going to cheese with this hat.
Cheese with that hat,
And that's
man.
all that. Those are the facts.
That's what he
That's all I
doing.
got. Sinbad, he's got the facts, and so do we. And that's it.
Tell him, Sinbad.
That's it.
Tell him.
We're going to post-game sacks.
Post-game sacks.
Post-game sacks. Roll the credits.
Take it away. This has been Winter Class.
Winter class of 67,
Class 67. We're done.
completed.
Complete. Next, we're gonna do like
The BJs.
yeah. Let's do it.
where there's
Easy
just
team.
where it's like two logos. Well, how about Minnesota Wild? How about that?
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
That's definitely a good one.
Yeah, it's just the one logo.
Let's do Vegas.
We'll do Vegas. Yeah, let's do Vegas next. That'll give us a good break. That's a good one.
I like it.
I'm not mad about that. I mean, you gotta have some B-roll.
Tough. Tough.
It's edgy.
Tough king. Tough king.